All right, all right. I think I gave everybody enough time and a chance to get up in here as we're back with another one. This is Big Dog Chico Show, the BiggDogg Chico to the C and the place to be. I got another one for you as we got an exclusive interview coming up right now with the former CU Buff who's ready to talk about his journey, his path, and everything he got going on. Shouts out to Noah Young. Noah, how's it going, man?
Good, chilling, ready,
Good.
and appreciate you.
Straight out of Gulf Breeze, Florida. By way, I'll let you give the intro, man. Let everybody know who you are, where you're from, and let's go from there. Introduce yourself.
Noah Young, from Florida, the Panhandle, Navarre, Breeze, Pensacola, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. As far as where I'm from, so.
Yeah, and tell them about your situation this past year as a Colorado Buffalo. Let them know, you played linebacker and so on.
Yeah, I got here in May, at the end of May, and went to the camp. We had a camp, and I did, got chose from the camp, and then was chose to be a walk on, and went from there. Stayed on the, stayed through, and then eventually I got to start the last game of the season on defense, and Coach Prime gave me the D for dog on my chest, so my jersey.
Oh yeah, sure. I was going to talk about that later. You brought it up. Let's go ahead and talk about it. You had that D on your chest. A lot of people didn't have that. Coach Prime said every dog ain't a leader, every leader ain't a dog, and every player is not going to have an L or a D on their chest. And you was able to earn that D on your chest, on your pads, on your jersey. Talk about that and how did that come about?
Well, honestly, from the first day we met at the camp, there was a rep I had against the running backs. We were doing one-on-ones, and he had ran an out route, and I just, was trying to be physical, and got the ball out, and it was, incompletion. And he was like, man, holding me or something like that. So I turned around and I told him, I said, shut the fuck up, bitch. For real. That's what I said. Like, I yelled that shit. Like, sorry. I yelled those words at him. That's what I said. And I was like, and anybody else at this camp? And I was looking at everybody. And
Yeah.
and then Coach Prime was behind me. He was in his go-kart. And then so, I told him, I was like, I'm ready. Like, it's for my mama. And then he was like, all right, let's talk. And then so we talked from there, and I told him basically, I had been to 4 colleges previously, so Colorado was my 5th college. And so, that's also another thing I'd like to talk about as well is, why I've had to go to 5 colleges. I went to community college JUCO out of high school, and then after one semester, I had Utah State offer. That was my first FBS offer, so I said I'll go. So I went. And then, it just turned out, just really went some wild, even now I'm thinking about it, like, I was watching Quiet on the Set. Anyway, I'll get back to that. But so at the camp, I got chose, and then I was walk on, and went from there. And
But so you were at one of those camps where Coach Prime had in the summer, where I would think it's grad transfer camps. But it's for anyone to come there, put on your showcase your skills, and you could possibly get a chance to get a scholarship offer or a preferred walk-on offer, and you were one of those guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and Coach Prime took a liking to you once you showed that dog in you. Out there still going to one-on-one reps, and then I think the key thing was when you said you're doing it for your mom and such. I think that kind of resonated with him.
Yes, sir. Well, also another thing too is that I was remembering is that so during the season I was on a scout team a lot, and so I remember going, trying to hustle. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not gonna be playing, you know what I'm saying. Either way, anytime I feel like strap up them pads and helmet, is go time. I have to go 100%. I have to hustle.
Yeah.
So, and that's also even just to avoid injury. So
right.
So there was, I got into many scuffles with the offensive line, and it is, Also, we're a team, but it is also, we're a team then, you know what I'm saying? There's also, business as well with it, so with that being said, I'm getting on the O-line because they're trying to fight me at practice, but then it's like, but y'all don't want to fight during the game. Y'all don't want to fight whenever Travis Hunter got his, liver hurt, and then Shador wanted to fight, you know what I'm saying? It's like, shouldn't be the quarterback, you know what I'm saying? And then Shador's getting sacked like the second most times in FBS, and then it's like, but y'all want to fight me in practice. It's like, and I said that in the team meeting room. And so I think that, and that was, kind of helped, but it was also, what I'm saying, I was, speaking from scout team, but, coach also gave us the opportunity, to speak up. But see, that's also the thing, now I'm thinking about speaking up because but he gave us the chance to speak up. So, that's the right time to speak up is whenever you give him the chance sometimes.
Right. And I can speak from experience. I did play scout team one year when I redshirted my junior year. Actually, I changed positions, and yeah, you're gonna have those. And even when I was a starter, and I remember a guy being on scout team going extra hard. Shouts out to Max Swain. He ended up starting on defense because of what he did on scout team, though. But we used to get into it because he's going hard, and we're thinking you're not. No, he's avoiding injury. He's making everybody better. He's making himself better. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you want out of a scout team player. And like I said, the next year he went on to start. But that's what you want. But a lot of times the starters are not going to want that. So that can breed, like you said, you could get to stepping up. That can breed a little bit of animosity between these two guys, but it also the coaches see that and they respect that, at the same time. So it sounds like you might have had a little been torn in between the two and how you wanted to present and represent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, for sure. Like that reminded me. Sometimes I'll go against a lineman and they'll be like, yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, my knees kind of, feeling, and I'll be like, all right, I'm not gonna, this is practice as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, we're trying to, get to the game. So, I wouldn't, try and take advantage of that. I'd be like, all right, you said 50% is rep. Okay, 50% is rep. So if someone wants to talk about it, coach, can ask me about it, then, I'll bring it up then. But unless they said that, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's still football, so but that's part of this, scout team. But
yeah.
Well, that's what's up. That's wild because I changed positions. My junior year at Tennessee, I went from linebacker to DN. So
yeah,
cool.
So I know you wanted to talk about a few things on here. I got some questions in the chat. You guys let me know in the chat what y'all have. But I'll ask you real quick. Your response. I saw your post that you put about the pro day and how you broke down everything. For everybody who might not have seen that, can you give us your experience on pro day and how you felt? And I'll tell you this. I know no matter, you probably could have went out there and ran a 2.8. You'll be like, damn, I could have ran faster. So I could have lifted more. So how did you feel about the pro day and how everything went and your results?
I feel like it went well. As far as my results, I'm happy to have my results.
Mm-hmm.
And I, of course, do think about what I can specifically remember quickly, things that grabbed my attention that I wish, that I, after I did it was like, I wish, I would have did it different. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, I felt like I knew that I would really be able to really showcase my football in the open field drills, which I feel like I did. I felt good. I caught every ball except the last one. I dropped the last one, man. So, and then I remember thinking like, well, if that's what happened, then that's what happened. It's because of that, So, and even then there was a drill. I had to backpedal and go 45 and then backpedal again and then spin. And I didn't spin, but I caught the ball, but I didn't spin. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be why. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to get 20 on bench. I got 18. At least 20 on bench. I got 18. My 40, they said 4.9, but I mean, on the paper, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm running faster than that laser. But, you know, also thinking about it because I had ran 2 days before, like, did some starts and stuff. And I think maybe I just ran too much. Maybe because I like the amount of rest I was thinking about to give myself would be like 2 days, like a day and a half, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Or like not running. So then, all right, then I'll be, you know, fresh again.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe, you know, also, you know, it's true. Like being in there, being in the setting is like, wow, like finally I'm here, but it's also like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know, you know, everything counts, you know, so it's like, I want everything to be perfect, you know what I'm saying? So that it's just, because I know it's going to be nitpicking, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. But it was cool, you know, walking up in there, got, you know, a shirt and our shorts. And then we started with we did our wingspan, and then we did our height, and then we did our weight, and then we did some pictures, like almost like jail, like we go like this, and then you turn, and then you do, and then you turn the other way. You know?
Yeah.
But
Well, I
yeah,
got a question here from SL Gain. He said, "How long did you prep for pro day?" And talk about some of that prepping for pro day too, because you know some guys actually get a chance to go work with trainers. Some guys, you know, have to work out on their own. Talk about your process and some of the things that you did, and how long did it take for you to prep for it?
well, I honestly, with a program, was prepping since like January 2nd, but I've been running consistently, working out consistently for real. I mean, I've been playing football since third grade, you know, so I would say since third grade for real, you know. But even before that, I was, you know, yeah, specifically for football, third grade. But January 2nd, I was working out with Landau Performance, and it was good, you know. Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
I know it was like 28 plus teams there, I think. Were you able to talk to anybody one on one? I'm sorry, there were like 28 plus teams there. Were you able to talk to any scouts one on one? Any feedback from them? And then I'll go on to the next question after that. But were you able to talk to any scouts one on one?
Yes, sir. I talked to a few. I did, and you know, said like thank you. You know, I was telling them thank you. You know, I appreciate you being here, and they were saying, you know, things like, you know, good job, you know, things like that. You know, thank you. You know, shaking hands. You know, it's peace.
Yeah. Um, I know there is a lot of leagues out there. Everybody's goal is to make it directly. We want to go to the NFL, but with the amount of leagues out there, you know, run by the Rock, and you got overseas, you got Canada, you got this and that. Everybody's wanting to pay or can pay in some type of way to play football. What are your goals moving forward as far as athletically?
To stay playing football. Honestly, I love football very much. It's very fun, you know, and I have many friends that are in the NFL, so that'd be awesome. And you know, like you're saying, the UFL would be awesome, and you know, CFL would be awesome. But you know, I was also thinking about even wrestling, like, would be really cool because
Oh
you know,
yeah.
so I think that'd be fun.
What would be your wrestling name if you had one, brother? If you had a wrestling name right now, man, and we say you're going to be a part of the NWO or the Four Horsemen, what would be your wrestling name, brother?
Oh man, silence.
Silence. Coming to the ring from the panhandle of Florida, 6'1", 200. Silence. You come in, you got no words, you don't say nothing. It's all about that action, boss.
That's what's up. That's cool. Yeah, that'd be tight. Be cool.
All right. Let me see here. Is there another pro day you can participate in? Is what TaylorMade said. I'm not sure about that.
Yes, there is. That those would be like local pro days and things like that. As far as, you know, to be honest, I don't know exactly. You know, I've been hearing about invites and things like that. You know, so if it's invited, I haven't been invited.
I think they still have those regional combines and things that you can go to. Um, that way, well, maybe those are already passed. I think now is more of team and individual workouts where you might get a chance to come in. So just keep on the lookout for that. Also, last question about Pro Day: do you have an agent? Are you looking to sign with an agent?
No, I do not have an agent, but yes, I am looking to sign with an agent.
All right. So anybody out there, agents, talent agents, NFL agents, Canadian football agents, hit up my dog right now. Y'all, hey, somebody might see this right now. Somebody might tag someone and share it with somebody and say, hey, I can get that kid into the league, by my connection. At least I can get them a chance. Because I'll tell you like this from experience, it's about who you know and who they know, and who you sign with. I went the route of trying to say, I'm good enough. I don't need no agent. But looking back on it, you need those agents because they have the connections. They can call and say, hey, I got a scout. I got one connection. He's a scout with the Eagles, and he can get you in at least for that first rookie mini camp. And whatever you do from there, that's on you. So, an agent in these situations are huge and can play a big role. So I would say any agents out there, hit them up on Twitter. What's your Twitter?
I'm Crazy Man 850.
Crazy Man 850 on Twitter. Where'd that name come from too?
Coach Brian.
Why did he call you Crazy Man? Was it at the camp or did that come from some of the scout team stuff?
It came from some of the scout team stuff, I think.
Yeah.
He first really started, because that's when he was like, man, where my Crazy Man at? I wanted to break it down.
Right.
Yeah. So
I got some pictures that I wanted to go through and just see what you felt about it, and also talk about some of the other schools you've gone through to and you attended, and some of the experiences you might have had also. So here we go. I'm gonna just pull up a couple pictures and then we'll go on. Let me see here. We'll start at this one.
My senior year, they had did a newspaper article. Brian H.S. had did an article, and they had called me the monster because I had the monster tattoos, but I had also the first game I had 20 tackles. We won 36-0. With Pascagoula. It was at home. Had 14 solo, had like 4.5 for loss. But I had Leatherface and had the Exorcist at the time. And I think I had the Michael Myers one probably as well.
Leatherface.
Yeah.
All right. Southwest.
Yeah, that's my pops on the right, my uncle's on the left. And that was before I was really even starting. But we had won that game, sure. I think I can't even see, but who we were playing, but that was a home game.
Yeah.
The Cowboy collar. I mean, I fullback as well, so.
Do those things actually work, man?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they really do. Like they prevent from the head going back for real. So.
Okay. I've never worn one. I've always had teammates that would wear one, but I've never worn. I was like, man, I can't wear one of them things because I play a lot of offense. I would have to look back for the ball.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's probably why I didn't wear it mainly, but it always looked cool to me. And you could tell the hard hitters would wear those. All right, here we go.
That was at Utah State, yeah.
Utah State. Talk about Utah State, man. How was it at Utah State? Players, coaches, experience, and such, man. I had a former teammate that went to Utah State a long time ago, way before us. But talk about your experience at Utah State.
To be honest, my experience was very unprofessional, super weird, but overall it was cool. It was awesome. It was my first Division I FBS scholarship, and I was the purpose of being be able to tell my family, yeah, y'all ain't got to worry about money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to try and pay for stuff. Now I better try and see, what's gonna happen now. And I get there, and beautiful place. Finally, getting scholarship. Money, food. You know what I'm saying? Like cool. Working out, learning playbook, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden now my coach is, talking about, well, are you a Mormon? I'm like, no. He's like, well, he didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, well, my dreads. He didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, so then I'm on scout team. And I had to, so I'm on scout team. And we're playing LSU. And I'm asking a question about a check. And instead of, telling me the answer about the check, he's like, are you a retard? Are you a fucking retard? I was like, you know what I'm saying? So, but here, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? So while I'm on scout team, I got this other coach. And, and those, that's what I sent you is, now he's like, hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. He's like, you ever see those videos where it's like random, like jacking off videos, you know what I'm saying? Like gross ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
time out.
yeah.
So this is what you let me see some of these things you sent me, like this right here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, like those are dates, and that's him texting me. But so he was, so he
got a number on. I will have to blur that out, but I don't know if that number is still useful. But man, I could edit that and then show it later on. But go ahead with your story.
So then he's like, man, so those videos are so wild. Like, man, I kind of feel uncomfortable jacking off in my own house. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, hold up, like what's going on? This is my coach, and so you know what I'm saying. I'm on scholarship, you know what I'm saying. So it's money, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't, and then like I said, I've been watching Quiet on the Set, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, that's like, you know what I'm saying, and it's wild because you can see like what I sent you, and man, like next thing I know, now he's sending me videos of like people like, I mean, I'm about to get like for real, I sent it to you. Getting shit on, like pooping on their face.
Hold. Is this the wait? Is this the? Because I can't see it. Is this?
Well, see, that's what I wrote. So I'm like, look, I got hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like scholarship, school, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Potential draft stock, things like that. Now it's like, well, I mean, so what? If I fight this dude, what? Am I gonna lose my scholarship or like, you know what I'm saying? So I was 19. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really understand. I'm like, I just got there. You know what I'm saying? So I go to Title IX, trying to save the money. Save my scholarship, and man, that's what I wrote to send him, and I put dates and things what was happening. And I put that. You know what I'm saying? So then, and then he's sending me videos of like dudes like jacking off in class and like dudes jacking off outside and being like, man, I can see you doing things like that and like ejaculating and like, man, like.
Whoa. Rewind. Hold on. So you're telling me that they were damn, our coach sending you this stuff?
Yeah, coach. And here's the thing. So I go from having a scholarship, getting paid, and then I got to go, give it up, basically give all that money up, give all the, you know what I'm saying, everything. I went from having like 2 likes on every tweet talking about I can play, I'm at a JUCO, I'm ready, I got, you know what I'm saying, I got my grades ready, things like that. And then it's like, okay, well, then I just posted, I just woke up to the best news. I just got a call, Utah State to offer me scholarship. I'm committed. Get like 2,000 likes, retweets, 200,000 impressions. All, you know what I'm saying? Like, just from posting that one time. And then now here I find out this man gets a promotion while I'm back down at JUCO. And, we was at a Mountain West school. He went to another Mountain West school. Then now I find out this man in the Pac-12, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm in the Pac-12, but I got hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get back, you know what I'm saying? That's why I've been a walk-on. And that's why I've been going on scout team, you know what I'm saying? Having people be like, oh, it's, so, well, as far as, that's why I've been a walk-on. Ain't really why I've been on scout team, but it's why I've been a walk-on. So I got to charge my laptop.
All right, so if you guys just checking in, we got former CU Buffs linebacker Noah Young checking in right now. We are having an exclusive interview, but right now he just share some information that kind of just hit like a ton of bricks right there. And I mean, if you guys got questions after hearing this, put it in the chat. Let us know right now. but the young man is expressing some just terrible situations that seems he has gone through, and I'll say allegedly on my platform, just that I guess legal protection. But man, um, I can share some of the stuff that you sent me after I maybe in post or something when I reshare this after I edit out some of the numbers or names or whatever that's on there, and then we can go from there. All right. So, man, you want to continue on that situation?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can. I mean, it's just so wild, and as I was watching Quiet on the Set, and it was just like saying basically the same thing that was happening to me. So when I
I,
went to
I was gonna say I didn't see. Brief us about the Quiet on the Set segment.
it's basically about Nickelodeon, and which is about people within that, and it was yeah, yeah. Like the FBI randomly just called me. Like they already have my number and everything. It was wild.
Wait, so okay, so it was it Elenod 7373. That's someone you know who that is?
Yeah, it's a
Okay, so she said the FBI contacted us 2 years after this happened because that same coach had complaints at a different school.
yeah. And so here's the thing. So I'm like, well, I'll tell the head coach. Well, I told my position coach, and he's like, well, I don't know, I don't want this guy to, have his stuff get, ruined or something like that. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And then so we go to the head coach. Turns out the head coach brought him from two other schools, Wisconsin, then to Oregon State, and then to Utah State. So that was his boy. You know what I'm saying? So once I went from scout team to like nothing. I wasn't even traveling no more. Wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like it was wild. Wasn't even dressing out no more at home games.
Once you mention it to the coach.
Right.
Man. So boom, that leads you on this journey basically. After the FBI contacts you, what happens after this?
They were like, well, we heard about some complaints, of him at, some other stuff. And I was like, well, so they're trying to ask me, basically what I did. And I told them about the Title IX. They were trying, and then, nothing really came from that. So, but, yeah. So, but they did call me. They called me multiple times. We talked multiple times. So.
Damn. Man, this terrible, sad for that to have happened, and then for our coach to go on to have success and possibly do the same thing to others. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is, and it's especially it is crazy. So, and especially for him to do it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like try me, for sure. Definitely tried other people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, damn. Make you like you said, you're not the first one that it happened to. If he has the guts to try, yourself, then you're like, damn, who else have he
And
tried this
and that led me to going back to California, then to Iowa, then to Tennessee, and then now here at Colorado. But this see, and that's the only thing I would say is like the best thing about it is I got to be able to be coached by one of the greatest of all time, So that is awesome.
Right. And whew, everybody has a journey they go through, man. Sorry you had to go through that one. I don't know what's going to come of this. Is this the first time you're saying something about this right now, or as far as publicly?
Yes, sir, yeah, for sure.
Whoa. So this could be, who knows? This could be like breaking news right now, where this could be soundbited and clipped up on Twitter right now, and who knows where that exactly where this coach is right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, hey man, she said we want to bring awareness. Well, we appreciate that because it shouldn't be going on for anybody. Anybody should be having to go through this. Any type of sexual harassment
Yeah.
or advances, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's not, especially it's just especially around, younger, it's not very cool. It's not. It's just not. It is. You know what
Dang.
I'm saying? I still don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know what you don't know what to say. Dang. So like, let me see. Grits came on and said, I give you mad props, Noah, because I would have been on the front page of the paper for hurting that man badly. God bless, brother. Skull Buffs. Man. Peter said, this is triggering my PTSD. We need to get you an attorney ASAP. Kids are scared. And if kids are scared, then we can't have that situation. You know,
Yeah.
we can't have those situations where kids are going to be scared and they're going to be in danger. And you know, whether it's going to be 18-year-old kids, strong football players, or younger kids, you know, this that can't happen. I need to look over this stuff that you sent me and dig into that, man. My gosh. All things work together for good. It was all used to make you stronger, wiser, and better. You will see even those awful things that happened to you that were out of your control. Yes, very triggering. Yes, he is still coaching.
Yeah.
Man, what would you like to happen from this?
Really just let it be known kind of thing, but also, just let it, as far as I do still feel like back to being having to try and fight to be like, yo, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I had just earned that. And, and to be able, and especially, the financial security with that, is cool, you know,
With the scholarship, and
yes.
then
And,
having to go from having a scholarship, and because of this happens, you try to go to the higher ups, your head coach, and then Title IX to let people know this happened. Now, this happened at Utah State. No, this is not at Colorado. And when that does happen, eventually, it leads to you losing a scholarship and having to become a walk-on player.
right. I went to 3 colleges after that. Like, so, yeah, like over $100,000 in debt now. So,
Right, right, because you're having to pay for school just to play the game that you love, that you had a scholarship for, and now to go through this type of stuff right here. Is there any type of like, were you in a situation where you could mention this and possibly get help, like mental help, or because I'm sure you had to go through some things to deal with these things, whether it's just from that situation or from the fact of I'm losing my scholarship.
yeah, there was actually there's someone I was talking to as well when I was up there. If I remember, Mr. Anthony, he was pretty cool, and I'm trying to call him man, but and he was
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, that's wild, and so I'm, what I'm saying, like, it, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't understand how to navigate that, and it's like, so I was, you know, so man,
Yeah.
like, and
If anybody's listening in the chat, let us know what you guys are thinking right now after hearing this situation and what happened with Noah. Now I see some letters in the um that you sent me. Explain what's on these letters?
those are just dates of like when he was, saying stuff like one of those says LSU week, probably has a date on there. It's like when, because like here I am dealing with this coach talking about, man, I can see you, doing stuff like that. Oh yeah, and then he offered me, he was like, man, I'll fly you out to Seattle, all expense paid trip, I'll teach you about life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
What?
and then
So
he's
he's offering to fly you out to Seattle. Just why Seattle? A random place, or is
that's that's where he was, I guess he has a place there or something,
so he's trying to fly you off campus
he was
away?
he was also, working with some people out there, as far as I know, from there, so So
Man, and nothing really came from Title IX.
yeah, they're basically saying like, nah, we ain't got enough for it to be, which I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying, he did anything like super wild, that didn't happen. But still, that's I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to, how am I supposed to navigate that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't even make sense. So, especially, for him to be trying me, probably, be trying other people, you know, and so, and something that I took from the quiet on the set thing, they were saying like, well, this guy, he has recognition and things like that. So,
Mhm.
people were like, oh, okay, you were here, it's like, oh, so automatically like guard down. It's like, man, nah. You know what I'm saying? It's like you think it's, you can trust, him with your family, like,
Right.
nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, and again, it's like that's why I'm walk on, Well, yeah. So, dang, dude. This is in 2019. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. And then you have to go through all of this, and then, even worse, not even worse, but at the same time, COVID hits, right? And so
right.
now it's even harder to get a scholarship and to get someone to look at you for about 2 years. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Oh man. Um, let's cut it right there and say, let's wrap it up right there, so to speak, and say, hopefully everything was stated about this situation, and then you can move forward in your life and go on with it and get past it. Hopefully you were able to do that, at least this past year, in a good situation in Colorado. But still, those things are lingering back there, it, and moving forward. So you decided to come and let it be known now. Can I ask why right now at this moment?
Just thinking about it and talking with my family, and again seeing the quiet on the set. The quiet on the set was very, that's like the same stuff. Like saying the words erotic, sexually explicit, um, just like the like hostile environment, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Mhm,
also trying to stay in the good graces.
mhm,
So it's like, man, you know, and really thinking about it, objectively the money, you know what I'm saying? Like I am now $100,000 in debt, you know what I'm saying? Like I was on scholarship, and it's so, but actually, of course, thinking about that, but also, what we, of course, what's more important than money, and, bringing it back to around is, awareness and letting people know. So it's like, this is what I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I did everything right but this is what happened to me and this is what I did about it. And now look at me now. This is what I have now. This is where
yeah,
I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. And I
so
like what Elaine or Elon, Illinois. What is it, Illinois, or is that just the
mhm.
name? Okay, well, I like what she said. We want to bring awareness to all the new parents letting their kids going away to a college, and we talk about this on my recruiting show with Coach Riz. But it's very important to know what you guys what your kids are getting into. And you know what? This kind of makes it be, and it's a lighter subject, but I think it kind of makes it more impactful with Coach Prime making the decision to not really go out to in the homes of these recruits, but having the recruits and the parents come to where they'll be staying at, and to meet the coaches and the people that'll be around them and helping to groom these young men. And maybe they'll be in a situation where they say, you know what, we went up there and I didn't really like that coach, or that coach like, but if the coaches coming to your home, you never getting a chance to understand where your son or daughter is going to be living and playing and interacting with and around. So I think this is a great reason. Things like this is a great reason for what Coach Prime is doing, and to I I just love it to where it kind of justifies that, because it can help protect kids in the future and help these parents make informed decisions about where their kids are actually going to school at. So
I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And also, basically saying like vetting your coaches, you know what I'm saying? Like, but see, I was like also as well, first FBS scholarship for sure. And I didn't even go on no visit before. I didn't even, so a lot of things, but said it very well. And I appreciate you and your platform. It's very awesome. Thank you for your time.
no doubt, man. I appreciate you coming on, letting us know this, sharing your story. But we're not going to end on. We're going to try to end on a higher note because you had a good time after this. Going to your schools in Tennessee and then coming to Colorado. What are some of the good positive things you learned from being around Coach Prime and staff?
Camaraderie, family. Living in the moment, opportunities. I just really, met so many awesome people, that I would consider friends. And so, and also, programming your mind is very real. Like starting a day with a nice, good video, like a motivational video or something like that.
Yeah.
And incantations, telling yourself things. I believe, I can, I deserve, I deserve, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then like say, what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, I deserve to eat ice cream. 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 You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, get into it, and tell yourself, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. That's big, man. I'm going to share a couple more pictures and see if we can get some good lighter reactions real quick right here. Here's a coach.
Nah, that's actually a friend of mine, Dylan. We played together at Pine Forest.
Say it was great to see you, bro. Love you, man. Got you next time. Okay.
Yeah, we had went bowling. I think I won. It was my bro Sean at JUCO.
JUCO. Real quick about the JUCO experience, man. Tell us how tough or how hard, how easy it is in JUCO. Tell us about a good JUCO story or something.
It's tough, but the cool thing is California JUCO, we don't have dorms or anything like that, so it really is like, man, we'll struggle together, kind of thing. So it was pretty cool. It was very fun.
That looked like Southwest. Is that where Dalen Dunn went? Do you remember
Yes,
Dalen?
sir. Yeah.
Okay, shouts out to Dalen Dunn, man.
Yeah. And see, he was starting, and I was starting, and Sean was starting. We was all playing, and we won a bowl game that year.
Yeah. Shouts out to my dog.
Yeah.
There you go, in the building. He went to Jackson State, did his thing.
Yeah, yes, sir, yeah. We keep up. Yeah.
All right, that's what's up.
That was awesome. That was awesome. That was at Knoxville. This was, I think we were playing. I don't even remember who we were playing, to be honest. It was a home game, and I wasn't dressing out, so I was with my family, going out. So
yeah,
walking around before we went to the game, and they were at the same hotel. I was like, damn, like yo, that's what I was
jersey, man. Ocho wear everybody jersey.
They're wearing Hendrix jersey, yeah.
If you're a fan of it, he gonna wear it.
That's my mom. That's Go Breeze High School. I think that might have been our first game. I had 20 tackles. That was against Pascagoula.
Damn. Shouts out to Mom. Shouts out to the Panhandle down there. Mom is still living in the Panhandle of Florida?
Yes, sir.
Now tell us about your mom and your dad and their background. And I know you say you come from, some of your people come from Panama, yeah?
Yes, sir, yeah. Yeah, my mom, she moved here when she was like 15, and from Panama. And My pops is American.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
From Florida, you know. So, we grew up there, born in Carolina. Uh, so, but yeah, you know, it's still there, you know, Panhandle.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right, got another one for you.
that's cool. That's Coach Clayton and Coach Spencer on my left. And I went and visited them. That's in the weight room. So Coach Spencer was a defense coach. He also helped with linebackers. And Coach Clayton was our head coach, which is cool because Coach Clayton was on the right was at Pine Forest when my dad played at Pine Forest, and he was the offensive coordinator. And my dad played, and they won a state championship my dad's sophomore year at Pine Forest.
Nice. Let's see,
Mm-hmm.
one or two more.
That was my Uncle Donald.
Uncle Donald.
He was on. He knows Coach Clayton, you know, and obviously he knows my dad. So he was on the state championship team, Pine Forest, 2000.
Yeah, he looked like an athlete.
D-Mac.
Talk about D-Mac, man. In some of your experiences at Colorado.
D-Mac is cool. He's a good player. He's has good moves, good finesse, and it's cool because he be rapping as well. You know what I'm saying? And I like making beats. You know, so I be like, man, you know, it's be freestyling locker room. You know, so it's pretty cool. And you know, he's helpful and good dude.
Good dude. Shout out to D-Mac. What do you think about his style, his clothing, his dress?
that man can dress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he'll look like he could be like a traveler, you know what I'm saying? Or just wearing like earth colored, you know what I'm saying, tones and stuff like that. And then sometimes, you know, wears some Jordans, you know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Here's a good question I have. Because I know Chef Solomon, you know, is well known, but I'm not sure if I think it's for all scholarship players to eat in the cafeteria, or do walk-on players get to eat as much as the scholarship players? I think it's the latter, but let me know for sure.
Yeah, that looks like stuff we would eat. Yeah.
There you go. See, because I know people were arguing one of these shows I had. They were saying the walk-on players can't eat. And I was like, why wouldn't they let the walk-on players eat? Like,
yeah, like paying for it.
right? It makes sense. Like, come on, man. But they want them to be, you know, well fed also. So yeah, man. You get a lot of different questions on these chats. I think that's all of the pictures I have right now. Yeah, but what were some of your favorite moments from Colorado?
Really, when I got here, seeing the mountains and feeling the air, like wow, and seeing the campus and things like that, and as well as, you know, knowing I made a team and then meeting the team and then, you know, it was awesome. And
You're
yeah.
still in Colorado, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How long you'll be there for?
It's now, you know, as far as, you know, now,
Okay.
as far as I know. So
Well, I tell you this right here, man. After college, you know, there's plenty of places where you can get some money playing football or being a wrestler. Um, you know, being a talented football player, you can go overseas. You can play Canada. They got a former Colorado Buff who played linebacker, BJ Beatty, who's pretty good at Colorado. He's been in Japan for maybe the last 15 years. I think he just came back for a while, but he's been there, been like a American football ambassador, coach, and so on. So, and that's just one place where you can go. I got offers to go to Oslo, Norway at one point. Germany pays to play football, American football. So you can literally travel the world playing football. So, you know, just put yourself out there, get an agent that'll really help, and go from there. I think you'll have a chance to go make some money. And then, like you said, at any point, come back and holler at Vince McMahon, or might be a new owners. Now, who's the new owners of the WWE and stuff? holla at those guys to get in there and see if you can come with a character. I like Wild Man. I like or Crazy Man, Wild Man, or something like that. You know, you should come like that, keep the dreads, you know, and go crazy on them.
Yeah, I like that. Good.
Before we get out of here, they asked where in the Panhandle are you guys from?
Like Pensacola area. It's more, the most I would say recognizable. Like Gulf Breeze, Navarre, Destin, all around the FO.
Right. All right, man. Well, we appreciate you. Make sure you give us your Cash App for any donations. Give us your Cash App.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Also talking about Panama, the country, not, you know what I'm saying, like immigrated, not Panama City, Florida. Like talking about.
Oh, yeah. Right. I hope they didn't catch that. Is he talking about Panama City? Oh.
No, my mom's from the country.
Okay.
My Cash App is Noah Y850, the letter Y. Noah Young. So it's Noah Y850. Thank you.
850. That's the Cash App. I'm going to put it in the chat one time so y'all can at least see it. Noah Y850. Noah Y850. That's the Cash App. Hit them up for any donations or things of that nature. And also follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and such. I think he'll be doing a few more interviews, so look out for him this coming week. Got Noah Young in the building. Anything else you want to leave us with, Noah, before we go? Shout outs and such?
I apologize. Would you say it again? I was seeing these comments.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, any shout outs, any thing you want to leave us with? As a matter of time out. I didn't even ask. I got some questions over here, man. Hold on. I can't let you get out of here that fast. Hold on. I always do this. I always think it's gonna be the end. Hold on. I can't let you get out of here that fast. Give me a couple more minutes. We got quick hits right here. We got quick hits. I had this written down. We got quick hits. I'm gonna say these things. You let me know quick. It's quick, fast, and in a hurry before we get up out of here. All right.
Okay.
So, quick hits. Here we go. Dawg.
Dawg. Pitbull. Wait, am I saying words? What am I doing?
Whatever you feel, because I'm talking about Dawg, DAW, like what Coach Prime would call you. What you see out there on the field, dogs.
Dawg. Anybody can get it. Bible Ice,
Shador Sanders.
Bro.
Travis Hunter.
Bro. Dawg. Leader. Dawg. Both of them.
All right. Coach Andre Hart.
Coach. Dawg.
Tell us about some things. Give us some things about that linebacker room that you were in with Coach Hart.
Linebacker room was repetitive. There's in some ways, but also many good life lessons he taught, and he told his memories, and I think that really helped and really were valuable to learn. But sometimes, and when I say repetitive, I'm saying like y'all need to hustle, y'all need to learn the playbook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
for a football player, college football player, how important is the playbook and learning what to do?
Very important. Very important. I mean, if you go out there and you don't know what to do, it might take you out next that play. If you know what I'm saying, next play, be like, man, somebody here like, man, he don't know what he's doing, man. Get him. Who put him in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, so
it's hard to play fast if you don't know what to do.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Because then out there guessing, don't know what you got. Yeah.
That's the main thing. Deion Sanders.
Pops.
All right.
That's prime.
Tell me about how was it seeing Darius and Bucky and the pregame show walking around with the cameras all the time. How did that feel?
It's cool, and is cool because I remember I think of him, it's all family, and it was cool because I ain't gonna lie, I seen this picture. It was whenever Coach Prime was in. I think he was playing for the Cowboys or something, but he was holding Junior, and like it's wild because I can see that's Junior. You know what I'm saying? But he was like I don't know, like 2 or 3. But like I know Junior. You know what I'm saying? So like
you know him as a grown man, like you him at the bet, you like that is him.
Like that's Junior, you know what I'm saying? Like, but seeing him now, you know, as an adult, like, you know, cool, like grown up man, you know, it's like, damn. But then like, see, you know, it's like that's him when he was like 2 or 3 years old, and he still looks like that's his fate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. Like, damn, that's what's up. You know.
All
So
right.
that's really cool.
And let me see. Last one would be Boulder and Folsom Field.
Pretty, beautiful, battle, fun.
Yes, indeed. Shannon Log said, let me see. Oh, we got a super chat coming through. Hold on. Super chat, positive memory. How about that shout out by Michael Irvin at practice and on that sports TV show? Yeah, that's right. I meant to ask you about that. That was awesome. So talk about that, man. You got a national shout out from a legend, Michael Irvin. What?
Well, it's pretty cool, you know, because in the picture, you know, you can see I'm wearing number 57, and then he's like, he was talking to us, and he's like, that dude 57 was running up, but he said, Coach Prime, like, man, I got this one walk on. I want to show you, and you know, so I'm happy that you know he saw, you know, what I try to say, I you know always do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you know, I hustle around, I run around, you know. So you know, until the play is over with, I'm not stopping. Like, yeah. So.
All right, man, Michael Irvin. I'm trying to see if I can pull up this picture. I'm gonna share it with people right quick. I'm gonna pull up your Insta, see if I can get it on here and share it real quick. Like, go ahead, shout out your mom too, because we seeing her in the chat. Shout out, mom.
Shout out, mom.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let me see. I'm gonna go through this real quick. Like, all right. We see it. Look, Coach Prime said right there, always proud of you. Who's this young lady right here?
Oh, that's Tara. Yeah.
Tara, all right.
Tara.
But this is what we came here for. Sorry to put you on the spot for Tara.
Nah, like, let's see how it's going from.
I take these men. I pick these many guys from high school, and I make sure I go get a certain kind of walk on. And he took me. We were on the field practice, and he showed me this one walk on, dude 57. This dude was running all over the field, acting like I said, boy, he strategically put this thing together. He's not just picking; he strategically put it together.
Man, Mike Irvin just said this dude 57, and he talking about you, man. Michael Irvin, dog. Man, that's cold-blooded. Right there in front of more greats, Keyshawn Johnson, Richard Sherman, and shout out to Skip Bayless. All right, so now we can do the final shout-outs, man. Go ahead and give your final shout-outs, and so we can get up out of this thing, because I appreciate you joining me. We've been on for an hour already. Didn't even seem like it. But I appreciate you joining me, man. Go ahead and give your final shout-out. And so on.
Yeah, I just, you know, I give everybody Colorado, you know, Coach Prime, all my, you know, friends, you know, teammates, you know, everybody from Iowa Western, Tennessee, Utah State, Southwestern, Pine Forest, Bellevue, Navarre, Gulf Breeze, FBU, Blue Gray All America Bowl, and you know, this family, you know, everybody watching, you know, appreciate y'all. Tara, you know, thank y'all. So, BiggDogg Chico, you know what I'm saying? So, thank y'all very much.
Man, thank you. We appreciate your service and your time and everything that you brought to the CU Buffs. You know, it was very valuable. It wasn't overlooked. It wasn't forgotten. And I'm sure every time you come back there, they'll know your name and they'll show you some love in Colorado Buff Nation, man. So we appreciate you. Good luck in the future. Go get that money. Go do what you're supposed to be doing in life, all right? Good luck to you. Anything you need from me, holla at me. You know, I'm right there.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Noah Young, once again, joining us on the BiggDogg Chico Show, man. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. Get in the chats. And and we'll get back to you like that. All right. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah, y'all.